Hello, welcome to Reframing Mindset Podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframe Mindset Podcast. My name is Class This episode I talk about, you know, this new work. One of the good thing is that now less need to iron, less need to do that heavy ironing that I needed to do. I'm more just basically more washing, so more frequent washing due to the fact that I'm wearing the company's uniform. So that's basically and the limited amount. So I have to basically like wash it more frequently, but it's not doesn't really need to be ironed. So it basically save me time and basically money because iron really causes a lot of electricity. But it is another thing where every day now, like every evening that I come home, I have to just focus on basically washing more often. That's something I don't really, I never did more often. I do more hand washing as well. Hand washing, so it's not no machine wash. It's hand washing, hand washing. So that's one of the things. Back to the episode I talk about old way versus new way. It's important to learn those old way of doing stuff for a scenario such as this. We have to do more frequent washing. If I was doing it in the machine, the water would be finished by by a long time. So this is what one of those scenarios where you need to do more frequent washing, but it's not a lot of clothes. But you do not want to use say though it's not a lot of clothes, they're not using the machine. You have to do something, you have to save on resources. You do hand washing, you wash in a pan. You and that save you a lot of water resources. So if you're a homeowner not not rich enough to do like have that unlimited water thing, no. This is a good way to save. Learn hand washing techniques. And basically that will basically just give you um keep you until you maybe get enough of those work clothes to last maybe a week or two. Then you can actually do proper washing. Yeah, but now I'm just basically doing proper, just basic hand washing stuff. So yeah, so it is. To me, it's a better trade off for me. Better trade off for me. One thing is that I'm recording now on a day off, but this is actually my first day off. I started working from I started doing the underjob training. I basically worked for like 8 days straight. Because what happened was that the first week you're working all from like up until Saturday. And then what happens now is that the next week you get your roster for the week. So this new week I'm basically being on a team. And what happened was that this new week I was working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and now I'm on my day off. So it's like one of those things where it was just a bad schedule. But gladly for me, I'm just taking these day off to just basically get myself together so I could just be back ahead of the game. Be back ahead of the game so that I'm more fresh going to secure my spot. So I say you have to use your day off very effectively. And that's the key to reach ahead. You have to use the day off effectively. And having the ability to record this podcast and the day offs and not needing to iron. I don't need to iron as much as that really saved me a lot of time. But I did have some clothes that I actually ironed before. I just keep them there just for a various occasion that I may need to actually go. I can just basically put on iron and go there. hmm But yeah, I'm glad for that. Glad for that. So this new work will basically save me. So I'm basically taking less pay, but ideally I should be saving more. That's that should be, and that's a compound. That's a compound interest of you putting the individual effort for it. So I should be making in. I think I would be like making less money, but I should be saving more money. That's the difference. Mm. That's basically for this. I don't really know. Well, it's easier said than done. I would have to get a couple months into it just to know if that is actually correct or not. Well, then that's basically the theory of it at this moment. So that's basically it for this episode. Thank you for listening and look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.